Modern feminists are getting a punch right to the uterus by our old friend biology. And you know what? I just love to see it. You see, a man has just been appointed to be some sort of Scottish menstruation respect official. I'm going to show you the news without all of us jumping out of our skin. A member of our beloved team here at Rebel News passed this story along to me, and I knew that I just had a video deep inside me percolating about it. I'm going to show it to you, and it's going to be hard to believe. I think we'll just read directly from the article, and I'll keep my comments to myself until the very end. Backlash after a man is appointed Scotland's first period dignity officer. Jason Grant, a former personal trainer, has been given the job of promoting access to free sanitary products in schools and colleges across the Tay region. The role also includes discussing issues around menopause, naturally. His appointment comes as Scotland becomes the first country in the world to introduce a law to widen access free of charge to sanitary products. News of his appointment has prompted criticism on social media and elsewhere. Critics included former tennis champion Martina Navratilova, who reacted on Twitter, posting, "This is just effing ridiculous," she added. "Have we ever tried to explain to men how to shave or how to take care of their prostate or whatever? This is absurd." Susan Dalgety, a feminist and columnist for the Scotsman newspaper, told Sky News, "It's great that Scotland is the first country in the world to offer free period products, thanks largely to the efforts of Monica Lennon, a Labour MSP who made tackling period poverty her mission. But I'm astonished that a man has been appointed to be the lead on period dignity in Tayside. It takes mansplaining to a new level." Jason Grant has said that being a man will help him reduce stigma and that it is time to normalize topics like menstruation and menopause. Periods are normal life for women. We don't need some bloke in a blood red polo shirt raising our awareness. In an earlier statement announcing his 2-year appointment, he was quoted as saying, "I think being a man will help me break down barriers, reduce stigma, and encourage more open discussions. Although affecting women directly, periods are an issue for everyone. We'll also raise awareness of menopause, which, although a natural process for women, has wider repercussions in the world of work and family. It's time to normalize these topics and get real around the subject. I believe I can make progress by proving this isn't just a female topic, encouraging conversations across all genders and educating and engaging new audiences." Okay, I've got so many thoughts about this bloody mess. Sorry about the bad pun. But let's just set aside for a moment how absolutely weird it is for a man, I guess, to apply and then accept an appointment as the first period dignity regional lead officer on the face of the earth. Does he think this is going to make the chicks dig him, or is he some kind of closet misogynist who hates women so much that he would emasculate himself for the world to see to steal their jobs? I just don't get it. But I'd like to know why modern feminists are annoyed here. This is what they have been advocating for, without all the bad eyeliner, men telling women they know what it feels like to be women. Honestly, truly, there's nothing men cannot do better than women, including being women, so I'm told. So why would this be any different? Surely we've been told now for at least the last half decade of this Sodom and Gomorrah nightmare that we've been living through as a society that all it takes is a feeling, even a passing fancy, a fleeting moment of being in touch with one's emotions for someone to know exactly inside their bones what it means to be and live as a woman. So why can't this man know what it means to be a woman? Or should I say a menstruating individual, chest feeder, birthing person, or whatever insane phrase people call themselves feminists have used to erase women as a biological reality. What if this guy felt like a woman one time for 10 seconds because he had indigestion or ate too much broccoli or something?
A piece of broccoli.
I've always been a piece of broccoli.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
Right.
Why can't he do this job? Men have been appointing themselves to be expert women all over the place, and feminists have been perfectly fine with it. I mean, the United States has their very first female 4-star Admiral, Rachel Levine.
I, Rachel L. Levine,
having been appointed an officer in the Commissioned Corps of the U.S. Public Health Service,
having been appointed an officer in the Commissioned Corps of the U.S. Public Health Service,
in the grade of Admiral,
A new officer for the U.S. Public Health Service made history on Tuesday. Dr. Rachel Levine was sworn into the U.S. Public Health Service Commissioned Corps as a 4-star admiral. She is the first female and first openly transgender 4-star officer with the agency. Then there's Leah Thomas. According to The Independent, Ms. Thomas, 22, won first place in the National Collegiate Athletic Association's First Division Swimming Championship, her final competition as a college athlete. Caitlyn Jenner won Woman of the Year in 2015 after being an artificial female for like minutes. Look, I think the whole idea of this period dignity officer is ridiculous. I think the appointment of a man to the position is even stupider. But how did feminists think this was going to end? They've told us men are better at women's things for a decade now. And women, well, they've just been nodding along. For Rebel News, I'm Sheila Gunn Reid. We're giving you new ways to watch your favorite Rebels here at Rebel News. We are launching regional specific YouTube channels. So if you love your Canuck Rebels as much as I do, make sure you're subscribed to Rebel News Canada on your YouTube feed.